motion that we table the executive session, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no.
No.
The ayes have it, the motion carries, and we will table the executive session, item number 22 on this evening's agenda. Into our visitor and citizens forum, I have some request forms up here for folks that would like to speak.
Support Chief Napolitano. In a previous life, had the satisfaction of working for the U.S. Secret Service with people like Chief Napolitano. And I just want to say, to borrow from the Secret Service motto, he is worthy of trust and confidence. So that's all I got to say. He's a hell of a guy. So vote no. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Address a few things with council about Chief Napolitano. I think that Chief Napolitano is an amazing official in the city. As far as a business owner, he has come to the need every time we've called him. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday, it doesn't matter if it's a work day, it doesn't matter what it is. Chief Napolitano has always been there. Some of the things brought up, personally for me, if you guys do let him go, has anybody thought of repercussions? What if he decides to sue the city? What is that going to do as far as taxpayer dollars? Has anybody thought about that? How much is that going to cost us to deal with something like that? What if he wants compensation? What is that going to do? What are we going to wind up paying financially for a mistake? I think that he, again, is a great leader. Nobody here has any issues with him that I know of personally. If somebody on city council, somebody that works for the city has issues with him, I think that needs to be addressed personally. I don't think that needs to be brought up at a city council meeting. I feel like all of us have come together. We are joining. We want to be here. We want him to be here. But I also think some things that have come into light by the Golden Hammer on Facebook, people that were reading a letter that was put out there, it needs to be addressed. I was told it doesn't need to be addressed. I personally feel like it does. We need answers. I think that some kind of investigation needs to be done. I do personally. If somebody just has a personal issue with him, it should be addressed personally, not as far as the city goes. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Good evening, Ms. Mayor, the City Council. Thank you for this opportunity to get up and speak on behalf of Chief Napolitano. I have always believed that elected and appointed officials were put into place to move the city in a positive direction, to face the challenge of today and tomorrow, to make a community a better and a safer place to live and raise their children. This is not true when it comes to the governing body of the city. You choose to take an elementary school playground stance for whatever reason to attack one of the finest persons and best police chief the city has ever had. Some say that Chief Napolitano is overqualified for this job, and that's an understatement. While he was with the United States Secret Service, he was awarded the task of guarding presidents of the United States of America and their families. What an honor that was. And after he retired from the Secret Service, the presidents and their families that he had watched over stayed in contact with each other over the years. Due to the friendship that had developed and is still there today, he has honored this city time and time again with past presidents of this country and their families, not only in conversation, but taking officers from this department to one of their homes and meeting with them. I have been in law enforcement for 42 years. 34 of those years have been in this county. I have worked all the areas in law enforcement in my career and currently hold the rank of administrative captain. I feel that when I tell you that Montgomery Police Department is one of the most respected law enforcement agencies in Montgomery County, I know what I'm talking about. Chief Napolitano takes a proactive stance when dealing with protecting this city and its citizens. The officers in the department are extremely professional and highly trained and equipped to handle any situation that may arise. This is all due to Chief Napolitano's push for excellence. Napolitano gets invited to put on classes for the churches and other institutions in Montgomery County to teach them about what to do in the event of an active shooter and how to keep the innocent people safe. You have the best man for the job, a good and decent man who believes in God and is a great family man and has a group of officers that believe in him and respect him. So why mess with a good thing? So I ask you, can you put your personal feelings aside and do the right thing for the citizens of Montgomery and vote to keep Chief Napolitano? Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
5 years ago, Police Chief Royce Goodson was fired by the City Council. Initially, he was brought in to clean up the department that he alleges was marred by years of corruption, dirty politics, self-dealing, and infighting. John Fox and Administrator Bill Coughlin decided that they didn't like him. So it was a personality conflict. Looks to me like history is repeating itself. Now the City of Montgomery's dirty laundry is being displayed in the likes of the Golden Hammer. I don't pretend to know all the details based on what is online in the Golden Hammer, which coincidentally is published by the same attorney that represented Royce Goodson when he sued the city. Again, I don't know what's the exact details, but based on what's in the Golden Hammer, it should not have been allowed to manifest itself into something that the mayor and Councilmember Huss had no business getting involved in at this juncture. According to the information published and confirmed, again, this is the Golden Hammer, Officer Bauer, a subordinate to Police Chief Napolitano, used his personal relationship with the mayor, city council member, City Administrator Yates, and asked him to intervene in a personnel matter. I really hope the city council and the mayor think about this long and hard before they do something serious. Because again, this is a personnel matter. It should not be before the council. City Administrator Yates and Chief Napolitano should be able to sit down and come to an understanding regarding a subordinate, Officer Bauer's schedule, and allow him to resign if he doesn't get his way. I hope the rest of the council has the brains and professionalism and tenacity to nip this in the bud and not allow these ridiculous power plays to continue. We support Chief Napolitano. We appreciate his commitment to law enforcement and to the City of Montgomery. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Next order of business is the consent agenda. You're right. Number 3, consideration and possible action regarding completion of a 1-year warranty period and release of maintenance bond to McCoy's Building Supply on-site public water, on-site approval and amendment to the Montgomery Economic Development Corporation bylaws, replacing September as the time of the annual meeting in January. Council, we can take these independently or all together. What is your pleasure?
It's noted as A, that was the last item that was remained.
I move to approve the consent.
Commercial additional going next season, it looks like the city finances will really do well. And I'll go ahead and say publicly, it's worth it.
One of these days I'll do a shadow box. You can come in and I have.
Yeah.
Zooming in
First of all,
too
what is your name?
close. Marissa
Marissa, what's your last name?
Zamaripa.
Spell your last name.
Zamarripa.
And Marissa, how you spell it first?
Marisa.
Okay, yes. Tell me, what this whole thing today, what is this about and what do you think about all this?
I think that it's a personal vendetta. I don't feel like this has to do anything with the chief. I feel like Jack Yates and other people on council, from my understanding, Rebecca Huss, have something personal against him. What it is, I don't know. A lot of things were brought to light by someone in the city writing a story to the Golden Hammer, saying that one of the officers, Tim Bowers, was stealing time. He was seen at the mayor's house when he was supposed to be patrolling. So there's a lot of questions that I have. Also that the chief has tried to let Bowers go a few times, but nothing came out of it. So where is the paper trail? If the chief did do something wrong, Where's his disciplinary record? What did he do wrong? Was it criminal? Was it, what was it? Nobody knows. We can't get any answers. So I feel like it's now a personal vendetta.
Now, how many of the council members are on to him about this?
What do you mean?
I mean, how many of them are really causing the issues?
You know what? I don't know, because I don't know the council members personally. It's just hearsay what I hear from other people in town.
Okay.
And from what I understand, it's Rebecca Huss and Jack Yates.
Okay. What do you think of this? I mean, Chief, as long as he's been here?
I think that he has turned the city around. I think that it's been wonderful. I know personally I've had to pick up a phone. For instance, Thanksgiving, I was working by myself. Someone was in the parking lot, looked like they were passed out. I called the chief. He immediately told me to call non-emergency, but he was there before anybody. The guy was there to commit suicide. There was a gun on the thing. He had taken a bunch of pills and happened to pass out. The chief came immediately. So I feel like I have a personal line of communication to him, like every other resident in this town. He passes out his cell phone number. Night or day, you can call this man, and he will be there for anybody. He takes care of the town, he takes care of his citizens, he drives around a patrol. What chief do you know is going to stand on a corner and turn the light, you know, when high school kids are going through, red and green? He's there. He helps his officers as far as, I know, personal days or vacations, so say it's a holiday. I've seen the chief working, so his officers could spend time with their families.
All right.